Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Hindi CBSE Classroom. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button next to it so that you will get notification whenever I post a new video. I have created separate playlist in my channel for each and every class separately. So please kindly go to my channel, click on the playlist and you can select whatever class you are in. So today we are going to learn class 9 Sparsh textbook Dharm ki aad. That is Dharma means religion. Aad means like concealment or covering up our act in the name of religion. So in this chapter the writer is mostly telling about how the blindfolded belief in religion is causing so much trouble in our country. So let's look into our first page. So इस समय देश में धर्म की धूम है. So at this time religion is booming in our country. It is at its peak. Violence is done in the name of religion and faith, and we insist things to happen we force things to happen in the name of religion and faith. Whether people are aware about their own religion or not, but their blood will start boiling in the name of religion, and they are also ready to kill anyone and even ready to die for it. So that is the main problem in our country. So this is the case in all the cities our country. Okay, the only fault sadharan admi, the only fault of an ordinary people or ordinary man who is getting boiled in all this problems is that he does not understand, he don't understand anything and flows in the direction where they want him to flow. So whose is the real fault? The real fault is that of some wealthy and educated people who are misusing the powers and enthusiasm of these foolish innocent people to make sure that their leadership and power remains in their hand. So these ordinary people are just running behind them without knowing what the religion is in real for them. So they are just misguided by these powerful or political people. They are misguided, and what happens? They are misused. The ordinary people are misused. For this, to get the power and leadership, the rich people, they find the evils of religion and faith the easiest way to work with, and it is Sugam Habi, as it is the easiest way. साधारण से साधारण आदमी, it is well settled in the heart of even a common man that it is necessary to even give up his own life in order to protect one's religion and faith. So common man has kept in his mind very surely that we have to protect our religion whatever happens. Even if we have to give our life for it, we have to protect our religion. It is well settled in the heart of a common man. What does an innocent common man know about the elements of religion? What does he really know? So, पाश्चात्य देशों में, that means in Western countries, the rich people always misuse the poor workers. They make fat income by making the poor people work. And they also make sure that these poor people are always kept as their slaves. They always remain their slaves. They make sure of it. So this is a very terrible state. Because of this only communism, Bolshevism, etc. were born. हमारे देश में इस समय धनपतियों का इतना जोर नहीं है. So in our country at this time, the rich are not so strong like them, like Western countries. They are not so strong like them. So here in the name of religion, only a few men misuse the power of crores of people for the fulfillment of their inferior selfish interest. And what these people do? They follow them. That is the main problem. This common man or common people in our country, they just follow them blindly. So using the poor people for money is not that bad. Like Western countries, what they are doing, that is not that bad when compared to what happens in India. In Western countries, what happens? In Western countries, the poor are promised money and they utilize them. But here in India, what happened? Here in India, the brain or the intellect of a common person is blocked by religion or faith or in the name of God. And they are used as a weapon to fight and die for them. So that is even more bad. And मूर्ख बिचारे धर्म की दुहाइयां, and the fools cry out to protect their faith and religion by playing with their life. And what is the result of it? The cunning man raise their seat higher. What will the cunning man do? The rich people, what they'll do? They'll raise their seat even higher, 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 and increase their wealth, strength, everything by using this poor people. So in order to stop this trade being carried out in the name of religion and faith, there is a need of a whole industry to stop this. To stop this ill treatment of poor people in the name of religion, we need a whole industry to stop, and it should be backed up by courage. As long as this does not happen, the fights on religion that are increasing day by day in India will not be reduced. It will never get reduced. धर्म की उपासना के मार्ग में कोई भी रुकावट ना हो, and let there be no obstacle in the path of worship of religion. Let them take whichever religion they want. Let them choose. I want this. I want to believe in Hindu, so I'll become Hindu. I want to believe in Muslim, so I'll become Muslim. Why you want to force it? Let them take whichever religion they want. Let them use the religion to awaken their soul. Let the religion and faith be a deal of mind, a relationship between God and soul, a means to purify and elevate the soul. The religion is meant to do all those things. It should not be in any case become an instrument of taking away or suppressing the liberty of another person. That is what happening in real life in India. Whatever our mind wants, we have to follow. Whatever your mind wants, you need to follow. So let others choose their religion on basis of their mind. What they want, let them choose it. Let there be no place for the people of two different religions to fight or clash. Never there should be a clash between two religions. If the followers of any religion force themselves anywhere where it is not needed, then such act of theirs should be considered against the independence of the country. It should be a crime that someone is forcing a religion on someone. It should be made crime in our India. Then only this problem will get solved. देश की स्वाधीनता के लिए जो उद्योग किया जा रहा है उसका वह दिन बुरा था. The day was very bad for our industry which carried out the independence of our country. The industry which carried out the independence of our country, the day was very bad for it when it decided to give a place for religious people as their head. And what happened? In that day only, what happened? We took a step back in the progress of our independence. We got an independence, and then what we did? We gave it to religious people. Then what they did? They made us slaves. And again, we took a step back from the progress of our independence. So still we are not independent. We are dependent on these people. Whatever they say, whatever they want us to do, we will do. If they want us to die, we will die. That is a problem in our country. उसी पाप का फल आज हमें भोगना पड़ रहा है. So today we have to bear the fruits of our own sins. We gave our India to these religious people. We laid our India in the hands of some such religious people, and now we have to bear our own fruits of our own sins. The freedom struggle of our country presented Maulana Abdul Bari and Shankaracharya in another form in front of our country that made them more powerful, very, very much powerful. And as a result, what happened? We let them, or people like them, pull out our roots and now establishing a kingdom of religious madness, then mischief and riots in our country. We are blindfoldly believing in religion so much that we cannot clearly see what is happening in India. In front of our eyes, what is happening, we are unable to see because we are blindfolded by our religion. महात्मा गांधी धर्म को सर्वत्र स्थान देते थे. महात्मा गांधी always gave a lot of importance to religion. Everywhere, every time he used to give a lot of importance to religion. He was not ready to even take a single step without religion. But before moving away with his point, it is our duty. It is duty of every man to understand very well what is according to Mahatma Gandhi was religion. What according to him was a religion. By religion, Mahatma Gandhi meant that religion is only a form of high and liberal elements. That is, the elements that make you good man. That is religion for him. So he took only the good part from the religion. Religion will tell, don't do like this, don't do like that. So whatever makes you a good man, that is religion for him. So who can object such a belief, right? So he was right in a sense. अंजा देने, शंख बजाने, नाक दाबने. So sitting and doing puja, blowing the shell and offering prayers, this is not a religion. Cleanliness and goodness or morality are the obvious signs of religion. Actually, religion teaches us to be a good man, to show some humanity. That is what the religion is. Why the religion was made? So that the person won't choose the dark path for him. The religion will take his soul to a path which is good, which will help others. But now they are just exploiting anything in the name of religion. 2 घंटे तक बैठकर पूजा कीजिए और 5 वक्ता नमाज भी अदा कीजिए. So sitting and doing puja for 2 hours and also offer 5 time prayer to Khuda. But after paying such a bribe to God, if you consider yourself free to be dishonest, to cheat others, you just think that because I have done so much prayers, you get a license to hurt others. This religion won't last long. Now your prayers will not be seen. Only the test of your goodness will be your conduct or your actual identity. What you did good will be only considered. Maybe you sat 10 hours per day for puja, you did 5 times namaz, you read namaz. That will not be counted. What will be counted? Only the good deeds you did in your life. That will be counted. For the welfare of all, you will have to improve your behavior. And if you do not improve your character or the way you behave or act, then prayers, fasting, puja, reading Gayatri Mantra will not let you play with the people of the country and won't allow you to throw mud or spread riots all over the country. That is not accepted. Whatever you do, how many pujas you do, how many prayers you do, that will not allow you to throw mud or spread riots all over the country. ऐसे धार्मिक और दीनदार आदमियों से तो वे लामजहब नास्तिक आदमी कहीं अधिक अच्छे हैं. So the people who don't believe in God but are good from heart and always do good for others and don't use other people for their own selfish needs are far more better than the people who are blindfolded by their religion and they do very horrible things. They are far more better because at the end what matters? How you treated others, what you did good in your life, that matters. So God will love only those atheists, even though they don't believe in God, God will love them only. This non-religious people more because they are doing good to human being. That is why we are called human, because we show humanity. मानो या ना मानो, तुम्हारे मानने ही से मेरा ईश्वरत्व कायम नहीं रहेगा. दया करके मनुष्यत्व को मानो, पशु बनना छोड़ो और आदमी बनो. And the writer is saying, God will say to us, you believe or not, you believe God or not, that is up to you. My existence, that is God's existence, is not dependent on your beliefs. I'll not go away if you don't believe it me. I'll be there. If you believe it or not, that belief is, I'm not dependent on that. I want you, the God wants you to believe in humanity. Don't be an animal, be a human. Pashu banna chodo. Stop being an animal and be a human. That is what you are made for. Show some humanity. That is only thing that God accepts or God expects you to do. Rather than doing prayers or namaz, the God wants you to show some humanity and be a human. So that's all in this chapter. I hope you understood, and I think I made it easy for you to understand. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please let me know in the comment section what I should do next. Thank you. Bye bye.